So this is our second question. Here we have to find the LCM and HCF of the following pairs of integers and verify that LCM into HCF is equal to product of the two numbers. So first of all, the first question is about 26 and 91. Now, how can we write 26? 26 we can write it as 2 into 13. Now 91, how can we write it? Is it prime 91? So 91 is actually 7 into 13. So now in both, what we have as common? We have 13 as common. So what will be the HCF? HCF will be 13. And now what about LCM? LCM will be equal to the product of the all numbers, and we have to take the common number one time. So here this will be 2 into 7 into 13. So that means 2 into 7 is 14. 14 into 13, we will get 182. So that's our LCM. Now we have to prove that LCM into HCF is equal to product of the two numbers. So first of all, let's find out what is the product of the two numbers. So product of the numbers is equal to, so that means we just have to multiply 26 with the 91. So 26 into 91. So when we multiply, we will get 2366. So that's 26 into 91. Now we have to multiply LCM into HCF. So we have to find out what is LCM into HCF. So this will be equal to what? We got LCM as 182 and HCF as 13. So 182 into 13. So that means this is equal to, when we multiply, here we get the same, 2366. Now what you can see here is the product of the LCM and HCF is equal to product of the two numbers. So product of the two numbers, we got it as 2366, and also HCF into LCM, we got it as 2366. So both are equal. So that means hence the product of the two numbers is equal to, we can write it as hence the product of two numbers is equal to HCF into LCM. So that's proved now. So it's equal, so hence it's equal. Okay, that's it. Now moving to the second question, it's given 510 and 92. Okay, let's try to solve it. So this is our second question, 510 and 92. Now first of all, how can we write 510 and also 92? So here 510, so when you factorize, you will get 2 into 3 into 5 into 17. I hope you remember how to factorize. So if we are taking 510, when you divide it with 2, what you will get? You will get 2, 5, and 5. So this we can divide it using 3, I guess. So 3, when we divide it with using 3, it's 24. So in 25 we have 3 8 times. So that's 24, and here we will have a balance one, so it's 15. Now 15 we have 3 5 times. Now we got 85. Now again 85 we can divide using 5. So when we divide it, we will get 17. Now 17 is a prime number, so we can only use 17 itself. So that's our factorization. So 2 into 3 into 5 into 17. Now 92. So for 92, it can be factorized as 2 into 2 into 23, and 23 is a prime number, so that's our prime factorization for 92. So I hope this is clear for you. Now from this we have to write the HCF and LCM. So here HCF, what are the common factors here? We have 2, only 2 is a common factor. Now we have to take the smallest power of 2. So smallest power of 2 is 1 itself, so 2 is our HCF. Now coming to the LCM, what we have to do, we have to take the common factors, we have to take it one time only. All other factors we have to take. So that means it is LCM is equal to 2 into 3 into 5 into 17 into 23 into again one more 2. So here we have two 2's. Okay, only one 2 is common in both. So we take 1 2 from both. Now we have an extra 2, we should consider that also. So 2 will come 2 times, and we have 3 into 5 into 17 into 23. Now on multiplying, we will get 23,460. So that's our LCM, and our HCF is 2. Now, okay, moving further, what we need to do here is we have to find out the product of the two numbers. That means 510 into 92. Also, we have to find out the product of the LCM and HCF. So first of all, let's find the product of two numbers. So that's equal to 510 into 92. So when we multiply these two, what we will get is, we will get 46,920. So that's our product of the two numbers. Now we have to find out HCF into LCM. So that will be 2 into 23,460. Okay, when we multiply, we will get the same, that is 46,920. If you observe the numbers also, you will understand this, that they are equal. So we got both the same. So that means both are equal. So the product of the numbers is equal to HCF into LCM. Okay, that's proved. Proven. So now we have one more, that is 336 and 54. So we are going to do it here. Third sub question. It's 336 and 52. So let's just prime factorize 336 and 52. So when we do the prime factorization of 336, if you can do it yourself, you will find out. So first we use 3. Okay, we will get 168. Again use 2. We will get 84. Again use 2. We will get 42. And again you can use 2. We will get 21. Now what we can use? We can use 3. So we will get 7. Now 7. Okay, it's 1. So that's the prime factorization. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 7. So here this is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 7. Now 52 we can write it as 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. So this is equal to 2 into 3 cube, and this is equal to 2 raised to 4 into 3 into 7. Okay, so these are the prime factorization. Now we have to find the HCF and LCM. So HCF is equal to, okay, we have to look for the common factors and its lowest power. So here 3 is common and 2 is common, and its lowest power, the lowest power of 2 is 1, and the lowest power of 3 is 3 raised to 1. So the HCF is 2 into 3. So that's equal to 6. Now LCM. You have to take all the factors. Okay, now about the common factors, we have to take only it one time. So that means, okay, we can take 2 3 times. Okay, 2 we can take 4 times, and then we can take 3 times, and then we have a 7. So for the common, I only took it one time. Okay, from this 2 and 2 I took it one time. Now here we have 3. So 3 plus 1 we have 2 raised to 4. Now here we have 3 times, and one of the 3 is common. So this 1 plus this 2, I'm taking it as 3 itself. So 1 plus 2 it's 3. So 3 raised to 3. The whole multiplied by 7. Now on multiplying this, okay, we will get 3024. Okay, so it's 2 raised to 4, it's 16 I guess, and 3 into 3 is 9, 9 into 3 is 27, and this whole thing into 7. So we will get 3024. Now again we have to do the product of numbers. So the product of the numbers is equal to 336 into 52. So when we multiply, we will get 18,144. And now HCF into LCM. So that is equal to 6 into 3024. This again we will get 18,144. So they are equal. So what you can write is, you can write hence the product of the numbers is equal to, hence the product of the numbers is equal to LCM into HCF. So that's about our third sub question. I hope it's clear. Now moving to the third question. So the third question is about finding the LCM and HCF. So find the LCF and LCM of the following integers by applying the prime factorization method. So first we have 12, 15 and 21. So for 12, what we can write, 12 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3, and that is equal to 2 square into 3. Now what about 15? 15 we can write it as 3 into 5. It's the same. So 21 we can write it as 3 into 7. So these are the prime factorization of 12, 15 and 21. Now HCF. So when you look at the numbers, you can see the only common factor is 3. In all the 3 numbers we have 3. So the HCF is 3 itself. Now LCM. is equal to, what we can do is we can look for the lowest power for the common factor. So that's 3 raised to 1 itself. Now we can multiply with all the other factors. So 2 square into 5 into 7. So that's equal to 420. So that's our LCM and HCF. Now about the second question, it's 17, 23 and 29. So 17 is a prime number, so we can write it as 1 into 17. There is no other factors. So 23 also, it's a prime number, so we can write it as 1 into 23. And 29, it is also prime number, so we can write it as 1 into 29. So in all the three, the only common factor is 1. So here the HCF is equal to 1. Now LCM, we have to multiply all the numbers. So 17 into 23 into 29. Now tell me what will be the LCM. So when we multiply 17 with 23 and 29, we will get 11339. So 11,339 is our LCM. So that's about the HCF and LCM. So you can see here the only HCF, when the prime numbers are given, it's 1. Now the third question is 8, 9 and 25. So third, 8, 9 and 25. So 8 we can write it as 2 cube. So 2 into 2 into 2, which is equal to 2 cube. Now 9 we can write it as 3 into 3. So it's 3 square. And 25 again we can write it as 5 into 5, which is 5 square. So there is no common factors here. So what you say? If there is no other factors, the only common factor is 1. So HCF is equal to 1. If you want, you can just multiply this with 1 from the beginning itself. 1 into 3 into 3 and 1 into 5 into 5. You will get 1 as a common factor. Okay, that's unnecessary, that's why. So if you want to write it that way, you can do that. Now LCM is equal to, we just have to multiply all the 3, that is 2 raised to 3 into 3 square into y square. So 8 into 9 into 25, we will get 1800 as our LCM. So that's about our third sub question. One is our HCF and LCM is 1800. I hope this question is clear. Now fourth question, it's a bit tricky, but you know the formula. If you know the formula, you can do that. So the formula, as you know, it's when the two numbers are given and the HCF and LCM are given, we can find out their, okay, when LCM is given, we can find out the HCF, and here in this case HCF is given, so we can find out LCM. So what is the formula? The formula is LCM is equal to product of the numbers divided by HCF. So here HCF is given, it's 9. Now we have to find out the product of the numbers. So the product will be equal to, numbers are 306 into 657. So we can just directly apply in the equation itself. So the product of the numbers 306 into 657, the whole thing divided by HCF. So HCF here is 9. So we can obviously divide 306 with 3 or 9. So when you divide 306 with 9, so 34. So now, so this will be 34 into 657. So when you multiply, you will get the LCM. So when you multiply, you will get 22,338. So that will be our LCM. So you found out LCM using the formula LCM is equal to product of the numbers divided by HCF. HCF is given in the question. So we find out LCM by using the product divided by HCF. I hope this is also clear. So LCM is, so we can write this as LCM of 306 and 657 is equal to 22,338.